I like to talk about hair, makeup, spirituality, lifestyle, and all kinds of other stuff. So thank you for being here. Today what I'm going to be talking about, as you can see from the title, is my recovery. So it has now been, dang, I don't even know, like a month, over a month since I had my surgery. So I kind of just wanted to talk about what I've been going through since then, because it's been kind of a bit of a roller coaster. I have never had surgery before, so I had no clue what to expect in terms of recovery, but it was definitely intense, to say the least. So 2 weeks after my recovery, which is the amount of time that they told me that I would need to recover, my kids were gone, and my boyfriend also left for Mexico for 2 weeks. So I was alone for 2 weeks. And I thought I was gonna be like having a grand old time, and that I was gonna love being alone. And my boyfriend left on a Saturday morning. And you guys, I spent all of Saturday trying to distract myself from the fact that I was by myself. So I spent like hours on my phone. Hours. I spent so many hours on my phone, and if it wasn't the phone, I was on TV, watching TV. And I even made myself a drink. I thought alcohol was gonna, you know, like spice up the night and make me feel better. I invited Liz, my best friend. I invited her over because I was like, I cannot be by myself. Like, it just felt overwhelming, which proves that that's exactly what I needed. So Liz ended up not being able to come over, so I was by myself. And then what's it called, I was like, all right, well, you know, I'm good. I felt bored, and then eventually I went to sleep. And when I woke up on Sunday, I was a hot fucking mess. I was a hot mess. So I just spent the entire day crying. It was really, really hard. And I don't think it had, it was only like the surgery that had to do with it, but also the fact that I noticed that I had tied my identity to being a mom or being a girlfriend. And that was like eating me up. The fact that my kids were not home, and neither was my boyfriend. It was just me. So I had to just be comfortable in the fact that, like, it was just me, literally just being in my own company, which I don't mind. I like being by myself, but I like being by myself when when it's like not the only option, you know what I mean? So it was really, really hard for me to embrace the quiet in my home, knowing that it was gonna be like that for 2 fucking weeks. So yeah, I think, how many days was it? It took me probably a good like 4 days to really just be okay with me being by myself. And I think a lot of it was a learning lesson. It was really good to be overcome by that. Like, just to be fully immersed in loneliness. Because it's not like my kids and my boyfriend weren't gonna come back. I just had to be okay with them being gone for that long, and it was really scary. But I overcame. And at that point, like, I was walking around, I was like doing body weight workouts, going for walks and shit like that. That Sunday in particular, I was out pulling the weeds in the front yard with like tears falling down my face. I even threw up that Sunday. That's how I just did not feel good. And it's not like I was hungover. I literally, Saturday night, I had one Truly that I didn't even finish. And Trulies are like 5% alcohol. Like, come on. I'm a lightweight, but one Truly is not going to do that to me. I was just super in my fucking feels. But yeah, I'm feeling so much better. I'm still kind of hesitant to like lift weights, just because I want to take it easy on myself and like slowly, you know, build the strength so that I don't hurt myself. Because like I said, I've never had surgery, and it was in the past like 2 months. It's just a lot of trauma to my womb, from the birth control being ripped out to having cysts removed, and it was just a lot. So I'm trying to ease my way into that aspect of my life, like lifting weights and stuff like that. And I was at my boyfriend's parents' house, and they have like a scale in the restroom, and I weighed myself. Mind you, I don't like to weigh myself. I have I feel like I have body image issues. I don't feel like, I know that I do. So I feel like it's important for me to not worry about what the scale says. But I've lost 7 pounds. So I don't know if that's just the fucking cysts or what, but I thought that was interesting. But I mean, apart from that, I'm working again. I'm feeling good. Feeling like my normal self, maybe even like better. So yeah, it's been good. Hey, love.
Hola. What's she doing?
Recording. Making a video for the YouTubes. How was work?
It's good. Super chill. Had to make my own workout for the class, but it went well.
Nice.
I like your hair right now.
Thanks. That feels so good. Oh, no, it doesn't. That hurts right there. Yeah.
Come on, Daddy. What you got going on today?
I'm going to work later. I got 6. That's it. What does that mean? What are you trying to do? I'm getting mixed signals.
I'll let you just sit with them.
Oh goodness. What was I saying? Okay, so yeah, so those 2 weeks, which I thought was like really interesting, I felt called to, for one, not drink alcohol. I haven't really, no, since that Truly, no, that's a lie. I've had half a shot since then. So, and that was because it was offered to me. Okay, I didn't want to be rude, and then I couldn't even finish it. So that's something that I've been working on, is like listening to my body and not just doing things because I'm like, well, why not? If deep down I feel like, no, I don't feel like drinking. So I just felt called to not eat meat. So in those 2 weeks, I had shrimp twice, and the rest I just felt like eating like smoothies. I was having like yogurt bowls, drinking smoothies, salads, eating beans and shit like that. So I pretty much had like a vegan diet, and I felt really, really good. And I ended up getting my period after those 2 weeks, and there was just a lot of blood clots. So I could tell that my body was doing its job to release a lot of toxins. But I noticed, because I switched up the way that I was eating, that I didn't have the pain that I usually have on my period. I usually get really, really, really bad cramps, and I didn't have really bad cramps. So I'm interested in seeing how my my cycle changes as my diet changes, because I would say for like the past 3 years, I've kind of been like cutting out red meat. I don't really like it. So I don't really eat red meat. I'm more of like a seafood chicken type of person, but even that, I'm trying to like have more of a balance of like not eating meat every day and having more like beans and veggies and shit like that. So that's been working out for me. I feel really, really good in my body. And doing my very best to stay away from dairy, because for one, dairy is just not good for us. But I fucking love cheese. So that's like a weakness of mine, but I've been doing really good about staying away from cheese and dairy products. I've even started drinking decaf coffee, which I never thought I was gonna do. I was too much of a coffee snob to even think that I was ever gonna do that, but coffee gives me the shits, and I just don't I don't want that. Like, why am I putting my body through that if it's like literally showing me that it doesn't feel good when I have coffee? So yeah, I've just been drinking decaf, which is super satisfying because I just want to taste the coffee. I want the coffee flavor, but I don't want the coffee runs. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not trying to run to the restroom every time I have a sip of my coffee. And that's how it was for me. So yeah, I think this healing journey has been pretty fucking dope, because I've just been leaning more into following my intuition and doing what I think or what I feel my body wants, and staying away from what I feel I don't really truly want. So that's been it's been pretty dope. It's been really, really dope. Like, just to feel how my body just feels better, because I've been listening to it. So yeah, I would encourage all of you to lean into what your body is asking you for. And that sometimes means like cutting things out. For me, coffee was like I'm like, I'm never gonna like drink decaf. Like, what's even the point? But it doesn't make me feel good, you know? Regular coffee doesn't make me feel good, so I'm leaning more into what my body's asking for, and it's to cut that shit out. And damn, it feels fucking good. It feels really fucking good. So yeah, so far I've been healing really, really well. I'm gonna see if I can insert a picture of my scars when I first had them, and I'm gonna show you guys right now what they look like. This is one of them. This is the other, and down here is the other one. I'm guessing this is where they had to pull out the big ass cyst, but yeah, they look really good. I don't mind having scars. I don't know if I said that in my last video, but I just think they look cool. They're cool tellers or story starters. But yeah, they've been healing really, really nicely. So that's been nice. And getting back to work, I'm slowly doing that because work is very, very, very intense. It's extremely hard on the body to like be standing for just hours upon hours. So I've been slowly getting back into that. Okay, I don't know what I was saying, but point is, I've been slowly getting back to my regular life, but with different intention. I feel like I ignored my body for long enough. So now I'm just, my intention is to really listen to it. And I feel like it feels appreciated. So it's been good building a different relationship with my body. Even like finding ways to be active in ways that I truly enjoy. So doing like dance workouts, that's like, it's just so fun. I fucking love to dance. And it's funny because my oldest, she asked me like, what are my hobbies? Like, what do I love to do? And I told her that I love to dance and I love to sing. And she was surprised because she's like, I never see you dance. I never hear you sing. I was like, dang, that is so true. Like, I just neglected those things. And it's not like I'm an amazing dancer or an amazing singer. I just enjoy those things. But I just stopped doing them. And I've noticed how much happier I feel now that I've brought them back into my life. Without like worrying about being judged and things like that. So yeah, this healing journey has definitely been pretty dope. It was scary being alone those 2 weeks for sure. Like those first few days were fucking hard. I had to really like, I don't know, I was just having an identity crisis. So I had to remember who the fuck I was. And realize that I'm not just a mom. Like, that's one of the hats that I wear. But it's not all that I am. So, just a reminder to all the parents out there, it's not all that you are. You have more to offer to the world than just being a parent, even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. So yeah, this is your sign to listen to your body and to really find out who you are outside of labels. How cool is this blue eyeliner? Look how it makes my eyes pop. I love it. I love me some blue eyeliner. Matches my hair. Shout out to Liz, my best friend, and my hairstylist for doing these blue tinsels on me. They look fire. I was like itching to do black. I always get the itch, for some black hair. I see some girls with black hair and I'm like, damn, that looks bomb as fuck. And then I instantly regret it when I want to change my hair. So I opted for some dark blue. I mixed like a really deep blue with it's like a teal. Ooh, that lane is not cute. And I love how it looks. But my old tinsels were like hella fucking grown out. So I was like, I need some blue tinsel, some black tinsel, some shimmers, like Liz calls them. Shimmers are like a fun way to add some pizzazz to your hair without commitment. And also, my daughter's turning 11 tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? Time flies, man. Every time she has a birthday, I'm like, damn, it's been this many years since I graduated from high school. I've been a mom for this many years. 11 years? What the hell? And I feel like I'm barely figuring it out. Barely. That was like one of the moments I was having as a loner in my house. Was like realizing that I'm a good mom and I give myself a really, really hard time about the type of mom that I am. So if you do this, I think it's normal. But I also think that we have to realize that some thoughts that we have aren't fact. They're just thoughts. That's something, it's definitely something I learned in this journey, is that I can't trust all the thoughts that I have. I can hear them out, like, all right, I see you. I know you're there. But that's it. It's not fact. Not everything you think is true. And a lot of the times the things that we think are just, what's the fucking word? It's like conditioning. Things that other people have told you in your lifetime that you've just taken on as fact. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of your brain and the stories that it tells you. We don't have to believe everything that pops up into our mind. Ow, I just pinched myself. But yeah, you guys, that's how I've been doing. So if you've been wondering, I've been good. It was really hard in the beginning, but granted, I was going through a lot. So, and just physically, like, just the trauma that my womb was going through. Oh, I keep doing that. It was a lot. So if you're going through a lot, be gentle with yourself, because you deserve it. Life is already fucking hard. We don't have to be hard on ourselves as well. We can be disciplined and diligent and, you know, honest with ourselves, but we don't have to be hard on ourselves. So here's your reminder to be gentle with yourself through all your phases, all your journeys, everything that you're going through in your life. Because what's the point? What's the point of being hard on ourselves when all we have is us? Be the love that you want to receive from others. Give that to yourself. And then receiving it will be a piece of cake. You're already used to it. You give yourself that love. We don't gotta wait for no one else to do that. We can do that for ourselves. So, I hope you guys are having a great day. This is actually not a makeup tutorial. I just came on here to talk to you guys, to let you know how I've been doing. So thank you for being here. If you would like a tutorial on this, like a step-by-step, let me know down in the comments and I can do that for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for showing up for yourselves and here for me on my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like this video, subscribe if you haven't. If you like my content, subscribe. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments for me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.